All right, everyone. So check this out. I'm sitting at Chipotle having lunch. Joe's here. Joe's communicating with someone about stuff that I've never heard about. I don't even know anything about. Anyway, make a long story short, I came over and started asking Joe a question. And the simple question that I asked Joe, that I want Joe to answer, if he can, is he clearly has a very good understanding of what it is that he wants to do. And I was compelled to ask him about it. So the question I have for you, Joe, is help me and my friends understand what it is that you do that you know you're supposed to be doing.
Okay, well, just to start things off, I started off doing computer work, sitting in, an office by myself every day, just fixing computers. And I've always been a people person, and I also had a flair of wanting to be on camera and wanting to be, in some ways epically famous, or some kind of big star or something like that. So I started doing music, and I started making my own short films, and I became an independent filmmaker.
Okay.
And I'm 35 right now. So
where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Flint, Michigan, and I lived in Pittsburgh.
What brought you to North Carolina?
I actually followed my parents here.
Okay.
I've lived all over the place. I've been in Pittsburgh, Chicago, Colorado.
Got it. Keep going. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Keep going.
No problem at all. So I guess getting into the arts, so to speak, is difficult because it's not something that society typically
Go for it.
pushes you towards, because you don't want to go into arts because you won't make any money, or you'll do this or you'll do that.
Right.
So how do I know that I'm on the right path?
Yeah.
I guess I know that I'm on the right path because when I'm creating a project, or when something comes to me creatively and I'm pursuing that, you start to get momentum in that project, and what tends to happen is the pieces that you need. Quick stories. I was doing my first short film, and one of the locations completely went away. I couldn't shoot there. They didn't want to have it anymore. I didn't know what to do. I had a couple actors working with me. They were there wasting their time and everything. So what ended up happening was, completely out of the woodwork, the new location just popped up and ended up being 10 times better than the last one. Okay. So this
is almost supposed to happen.
Supposed to happen.
Okay.
So this happened to me sort of earlier in my understanding of all of this.
Got it.
So then I guess to just expand on that a little further, then what you need to realize is, once you get momentum, you start working on your creative projects that you want to work on, or that other people are hiring you for. The pieces of that puzzle will come through, and that's part of it. That's a big part of it. The other part of it is that we have an idea, or a knowledge, or an intuition that
a gut feeling.
A gut feeling is almost like deja vu. It's like I'm doing this song, or I'm making this video, and I just know that this is the take that we're going to use. Because it's almost like you can just hear it, like this is the one. You know what I mean? So it's sort of like that. And as far as money is concerned, and everything,
you don't worry about it.
No, I like to say I get paid miracles. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, there's always, we're sitting here having lunch at Chipotle, and there's one thing that you can be certain of. I know a lot of people get a daily paycheck, or a weekly paycheck, or a bi-weekly paycheck. And that brings a great deal of sense of security to your family and to your life. But the thing is, you will be taken care of no matter what. There will always be a taco that gets put on your plate, even if you don't have that everyday paycheck. As long as you're getting momentum and you're working on a project that you believe in and that you feel like is the right thing to do.
As long as you're following through on what you actually are passionate about.
As long as, and I've been lucky enough to have certain things push me in different directions. That I just know are part of the whole
kind of the deal,
kind of the whole thing, And I'm sure that you've experienced the same thing. And this happened to me. I'm 35 right now, so it happened to me. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago, when I first decided, okay, yes,
this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
This is what I'm supposed to be doing.
This is how this works.
This is how it works.
Got it.
Exactly.
So you took it,
I took it. Yeah, absolutely.
and you don't have family. I mean, you don't have any kids. You're not married.
No, not yet. Right. Not yet.
So you have an opportunity. So that gives you the ability, the freedom to kind of take those additional risks that maybe someone like myself who has kids and can't do because I have those responsibilities.
Yeah. And absolutely.
You follow your dreams, man.
And it's not to say that one is better than the other.
Right.
Because it's not for everybody.
Right.
And that's the other thing. But it could be. You know, it can be for everybody.
But you opened yourself up to just experiencing something new, and you found what it is that you want to do.
Absolutely.
And that's what this is really all about.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, that's why we're here. Right?
No doubt.
To enjoy living to the finest and our utmost capability.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Definitely.
It's a pleasure meeting you, Joe.
Absolutely. What was your name again?
It's Renick.
Renick. Right. How could I forget?
Trust me, you'll never forget that.
Rennick.
There's only one Renick.
Definitely.
There's only one
And
Renick.
you, I mean, I can tell you have the personality for this, definitely.
You think so?
What kind of business were you in before?
I'm in actually recruiting, so I
Okay.
deal with people all day long, but I'm in sales.
Definitely.
So I've been selling my entire life. And to your point, I'm trying to uncover what it is that I think I'm supposed to be doing.
Yep.
I know for right now, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I'm just kind of going with it and just sort of seeing what happens and figuring it out as we go.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, I'm glad I could do this for you.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, anytime. Later, everybody. Again, if you have a creative feeling in your body, and don't listen to anybody. You just have to do what's in your heart. Period. End of story.
Love it.
All right.